Everyone's got a book inside them. Everyone. And your life is not complete until you write it. I'm an author who uses methods that have brought me to my own success to help people write their books in a weekend.
It sounded kind of far-fetched that you could actually write a book in 3 days. I never thought I could write this much so fast.
I am shocked that this much could come out so quickly.
It's exciting, it's exhilarating, it's fun writing.
Every bit of writing that's ever been written, that's been called great, has been written by an author while he or she was writing fast. The whole key to being able to write a really good book is to write it fast.
You repeatedly have to count how fast you have been typing in 15-minute increments. And part of the whole process is staying in flow.
All right, count them up, folks. Count them up. Turn them in.
Kept my writing speed up there and just kind of kept going, and then came in this morning and it was just like leaping out of me. It was just coming out at like 1,500 words every 15 minutes and it was just pouring out.
To stay in flow in a continuous manner for hours on end, where literally thousands and thousands and thousands of words come out, is a totally new experience for me.
This system works for any type of book, from autobiography to a mystery novel, to a romance novel, to a nonfiction book, to how-to book. It works for any type of book.
It doesn't feel that rushed. It's funny because I know I'm going fast since I've been told and I measure it. So I don't know, it's very mysterious.
I make sure for the first hour that they're writing in longhand on large, lineless sheets of paper. Lines represent barriers, rules, and restrictions. None of us really like those. We've all been there before, when words have just poured out of us. At one of my retreats, the average writing speed is 2,000 words produced per hour. The average length of an American adult book is 35,000 words. So you can see it takes about 17 hours to complete a book. To acquire that type of speed is rather simple. First thing you do is just relax, shuts off the left brain, that critical mind, opens up to the creative state. Here comes that book.
And Thomas found this wonderful way, by telling you, you have a story in you, you have a book in you. And he's going to help you bring that book out. Every story is a story of a person. It's just like every dream is about the dreamer. Doesn't matter what goes on in your dream, it's about you.
Every great book is written from the heart. So each one of us becomes pre-equipped to write a book because we come pre-equipped with a heart. So no matter what your status in life, no matter what your educational level, no matter what your age, no matter what your gender, no matter what your level of experience, you have a book inside you willing to come out and ready to come out, and you have the vehicle through which it can be delivered.
He made the whole process of how on earth do you get it from concept in your head to actually published, he demystified it and made it sound like it was actually possible.
This method works because I've been in writing classes where you sit and you discuss, and when the other people like your work, you're like, yeah, and when they don't, you walk out and go, I'm not a writer. So this process works for me because no one's judging.
I'm so grateful and so happy. I love it, and I definitely am someone who's very busy and easily distracted, and I'm doing a lot in my life, and I do many different things in my life. So to have the focus and the support for that focus, and also the support to, like he says, keep moving really quickly, has been wonderful. I love it.
And what we're doing is we're laying out the book. She'll have an outline of exactly what the book is. She'll know where to add to meat. She'll know where to leave it as it is. She'll know what else to add from that point forward.
I might take all the sex out.
Suddenly my hands just like stopped typing. It's just like, no more. And the next thing that came was another book.
I can't wait to see how it ends or where it goes, and it's exciting.
I just finished my book. I stumbled around yesterday and thought I was just getting nowhere. And this morning it just unrolled like a river. Thank you. Wow.
He gives you an opportunity to experience a mystical, magical side of yourself if you are willing to go in there and let him guide you through it.
This method works. This method absolutely works.
Anybody who has a desire to do so can write a book